attention when she's not around. I'm picking up the broken pieces that you should have found. We was making moves, we was taking trips.
Hello, welcome back to Alyssa's World. Today I'm with my friend Karrington.
Hi.
And her son.
Yes, this is Karrington.
So cute, y'all. Alright, so this is Karrington. So first I'm gonna ask, how much did he weigh when he was born?
He was 6 pounds, 11 ounces.
Oh, girl, you had you a little good little size one, not too big.
We had a great 9 months too.
That's good. Oh. And what made you say I want to name him Casey?
Well, actually, my little brother Kim didn't name him. My mom's son.
Mm-hmm.
I called one day. He was probably like 5 or 6 days old. I still ain't named him. I was like, y'all, what I'm gonna name him? My little brother said, what about Karrington? And I fell in love with it. Karrington actually means blood of royalty, and nothing will get in my way.
Hey. So that was perfect. See, that was God right there.
That show was.
Spoke to him, girl, named Casey.
Yes.
All right. So the next question I'm gonna ask is, when did you know you was pregnant with him?
I was 2 months pregnant, and well, actually, I started having symptoms, and then that's when I took a pregnancy test, and I was 2 months pregnant when I went to the doctor and got my first ultrasound.
So that was a while though before you knew.
Yeah,
so,
it was.
You didn't have no symptoms
I carried him for a whole month and didn't know. My body didn't really start having the change show until I was 2 months pregnant. That was when I started having morning sickness and stuff like that, and I was like, my period didn't come. Need to take a test like that.
Take a test.
Yeah, so when I went to the doctor, they told me I was already 2 months along.
Dang, but that's good though, because some people be have morning sickness, be throwing up and all that stuff
Immediately, as soon as they get pregnant.
So that was good. Next question is, so when you found out, how did it go? How were you able to tell everyone? How did that
Okay,
work?
so it was really exciting because this is my parents' first grandchild, so they were happy, and with everybody else, I just felt like as long as I was feeling certain about the decision with keeping him and going through with being pregnant and labor and delivery and all that, they will be there to support me.
That's good, because some people don't support their children and stuff like that. So that's good that you had that feedback, that positive feedback from your family and everything.
It felt very good.
That's good.
They're still very supportive.
I see, girl, he about to leave. They got to pick him up again, and you just got him back yesterday. They pick him up again, so that's very good.
Yeah.
So, what was the hardest part during your pregnancy, with him?
The hardest part is the emotional side of being pregnancy, of being pregnant. That's the hard thing to really cope and deal with during your pregnancy, because you have different spells that come over you. Even after I had him, I would have crying spells where they call it baby blues. You may just have a certain type of feeling within that you can't hold back, and I think that was probably one of the hardest things for me to really cope and deal with during my pregnancy, trying to control my emotions, not move off of my emotions, and learn to make myself happy.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, because I was always looking for others to do certain things when really that's what I needed to be doing for myself.
Right. Okay. So what was the easiest? So you just named the hardest part. What was the easiest part?
The easiest part is,
first of all, she didn't have no symptoms. That was a great start.
Right. The easiest part is getting to know him and daily routine, daily scheduling. That's the easiest part. Getting in the groove of things. That's what I love, because I've always been centered around doing things in a way where I schedule routines.
Right.
So incorporating him in that it's the easiest part because it's what I was already doing.
Right. Okay. Any weird food combinations or anything that you had when you were
I
pregnant?
love spicy foods.
Mhm.
Like Jamaican food was my go-to. Curry chicken and curry shrimp. Ooh, with some cocoa bread. That was my meal lady, Casey. And we used to eat Chick-fil-A like every morning in them 4-count meetings. What?
She said 4-count meat.
Really, only thing I could think of is like certain out to eat foods. Like I want to go out to restaurants and stuff, but it was not ever really like weird combinations.
Okay.
I didn't go through that.
Okay, so that was really it for the questions with him.
Yes.
I just want to tell you that he's so cute.
Thank
He's
you.
so cute. You did really good.
Thank
and
you so much.
you are really blessed. And God really blessed you with him because he knew like that's what you needed in your life. Like he knew like I'm gonna give you Casey because you need somebody that really love you and just stuff for you, girl. So
And it feels so good.
yeah, I bet, girl.
Yes.
And I'm so proud of you because you was an awesome mother and you was doing your thing, honey.
Thank
for
you.
real.
I really appreciate that. Casey, tell Alyssa, say thank you.
Welcome, boo boo. Look, your little thick bud. So handsome. Look,
You gonna wave to the camera?
come on, let's get a closer look.
And
Say hi.
to all Alyssa's viewers out there, I just wanted to give you guys a closer insight on my labor and delivery for new mommies out there that are becoming moms. Me personally, I'm into protecting my aura and my child's energy, like making sure that positivity is around him at all times. So one of the major things that affected me during my labor and delivery was I had crystals present to protect, because you don't want to have to answer serious questions or make serious decisions during a time that you're weak.
Right.
Like I felt so weak and they were asking me certain things and I'm just like, that's so uncomfortable. So I did have the pleasure and honor of having a doula present at my birth. I highly recommend that you find a doula and a midwife because that's very important for you and baby.
Right.
So around my neck I have blue calcite, and this is also wrapped in copper. And then I have clear quartz on my wrist. This is Green Adventures and rose quartz. So
and shout him out.
yes, Divine Rhymes is who I shop with. He is the owner of Gemstone Dripping, and that is who Alyssa and myself are helping promote his business and get Gemstone Dripping out there. So make sure y'all
go get y'all some Gemstone Dripping. Get
Yes.
y'all your stuff wrapped in copper, your calcite, all that.
because you want to be dripping.
You want to be
And
dripping.
you want to vibrate and
You
reach
wanna
a higher
vibrate.
level of frequency.
Yes, period.
For sure.
I think I had like 2 more questions and then me and again.
Okay, that's fine. I
So,
don't mind. I'm trying
How
to
much did it really hurt? Because I know, girl.
Okay, so let's just be real. Let's put all the cards out on the table now. We got to be real now. Because I did it all natural. So, you know, no epidural.
Yes, all natural, girl. No epidural for
Yes,
real.
I had to do that for my baby and myself so I could be here for him and not be going through no pains and aches and all that. You want to do everything natural.
Right. If you can, now if you can,
Yes.
it's okay. It's okay.
Right. I ain't judging you. But the pain, I'm going to say the only time the pain was like so unbearable and I was like, bro, this the closest thing to death, was when those contractions was coming. But it was like as soon as he came out of me, all of the pain stopped. No pain at all. I felt nothing. Dilating, the contractions, and that's the most painful part. Once you get through that, you good.
So did you tear?
I had no tears at all. I mean, after you know my placenta came out and they said, Miss Gathens, no tears. You good.
Ooh.
And see, I was glad I did it all natural. And I'm going to stress that. And I can't stress it enough to you mommies out there that are carrying your baby. Getting epidural is not okay. Because when you pushing, when you going through your contractions and you pushing, you don't know how hard you're pushing because you're numb off of that epidural.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what causes the tears.
Right.
And see, with me not getting the epidural, I knew how hard I was pushing, so I didn't strain myself too much. And that's what that epidural, it numbs so you won't feel.
Right.
So I think it's very important that you do your research for you and baby. Everything you know, put on their skin, in their mouth. I take everything he drink, eat, whatever. I do it too.
Right.
Because that's just me. Like,
Mm-hmm. So that answered that, because I was asking to drug or not to drug, and you just said it, boo.
Yes.
Does the deep breathing work? Because I know you said you had a what's it called? The person that's with you?
My doula.
Your doula.
Yeah,
So you had a doula.
So what the two things that my doula did that I feel helped me get through delivery,
Mm-hmm.
she was consistently going to the bathroom to get cold compressions and putting them on my face because I was sweating so bad going in and out.
Hot, girl, yeah.
I was going in and out, and she was telling me to breathe. I remember her saying that the whole time, breathe. So those two things are very important. Like, you want to have somebody there by your side who's gonna, you know, pamper you and help you get through that moment, because it's a not only life-changing moment, but it's very eye-opening. Like, it'll give you a spiritual high. Like, I really felt high off of that situation because it was just so deep and beautiful. And at that point, when you become a parent, you just have like a protective spirit about you. Like, that demeanor is just upon you at that point. So that's just how it was. Once I pushed him out, I was so protective over him and myself, and I was thankful that I had my doula there.
And then it was how long were you in labor for?
I was only in labor for 4 hours, surprisingly.
Okay.
Yes, I went in because y'all, I was already at 4 centimeters, and then I felt that water finna break, so we drove to the hospital. I sat in the parking lot for a good 5 hours, because we pulled up at the hospital at like 2:15 in the morning.
Was just taking it.
And I was sitting, I was dilating that, because she was like, you already 4 centimeters. Like, so I waited until my water broke before I went into the hospital, because they don't let you eat or drink.
Right.
So I sat in the car and waited from 2 in the morning to 7. And I was out a label by 12:14 p.m. I had went on to push that baby out. Yes, I made that baby.
She is. Would you change anything about your pregnancy to your labor to having Casey?
Yes, there are certain things that I would have done differently if I had the chance to. Just as far as like the environments that I found myself in during my pregnancy. Like, sometimes I was uncomfortable, but I was scared to say something, maybe because of like who I was in the situation with, or whatever the case may have been with the person. I just felt bad a little bit when I was pregnant, because I did expose my son to certain things, and then along my pregnancy I was able to come in contact with knowledge that allowed me to understand how to protect those things, even when I'm not in control of a situation and I feel like I have to be there. And it helped me to grow and be a better woman.
That's good, yeah. And as it should help you grow, and it did, so that's great.
Yes.
I'm so happy for you, girl.
Thank you.
And I know you're gonna have so many blessings. You're gonna have more things to come, because you got birthdays. You're gonna have birthdays.
Right.
You can do this birthday girl. These girls out here, you have to worry about beating these girls up, because that boy handsome, girl. You have to beat these girls up. You have to worry about
I'm gonna have to get me a security squad.
On deck. But
For
yes,
real.
that was the video, guys. So
Yes.
if you liked it, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
Please support.
All you support.
Yes.
All you mommies out there, she gave some good tips, so make sure y'all go with what she said.
And feel free to DM me, inbox me questions. I'm here to
Her
help.
name, your Instagram is?
My Instagram is yours, and that's spelled YOURZ, period, truly, period, care, and that's spelled KARE. And you can find me on Facebook at Karrington Gathings.
Thank you guys for watching.
Thank you so much.